Hey, we was right all along. They did it. They did it. They did it. They did it, honey. Let me tell you. We got the audio of the 911 call. See, they try to cheat us with giving us the short version the other day. Y'all thought that was it? No, no, no. Ben Crump and Al Sharpton, real black men, was behind the scenes and said, drop the full 911 call. So, honey, Hype News and dropped the full 911 call. And you can hear in the back, they sound, oh my God, is that Nolan? Oh my God, is Nolan dead? Oh my God. You can hear them in the background, honey, okay? And this 911 call, the fake toll, like they fake boat was sinking, that was an alibi to get the distraction. One of their grandfathers, honey, is covering this stuff up too. I'm gonna talk about that grandfather with all this money, and he go way, way back with Mississippi, and he know people on Trump administration too. The FBI, Cash Patel, all of them, honey, they are all connected to the governor, to the judge, to the medical examiner, to the coroner, to the DA. Honey, they all got their hands on this. They looking out for each other. Honey, we are at war. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because if we allow them to get away with this, it's going to be your black son tomorrow. Your black nephew tomorrow. Do you hear me? We need all hands on deck. And I got the phone lines open too. So if y'all want to call in this show, y'all want to say something, ask me a question, feel free to do so, okay? So I got the audio, the full audio, not the short audio from yesterday. I'm talking about the full audio. So we're going to listen to it. I'm going to react to it, honey. And she in the background said, oh my God, is that Nolan? Is he dead? I told y'all they knocked him out. That's why he got that reddish discoloration on the back of his head. Okay, from somebody going upside his head. That's why they hiding the neck part, because they done grabbed his neck. They was fighting. You heard Nolan. That was Nolan. I said, give me back my motherfucking phone. Give me back my phone. Remember that, y'all? Press 2 if you remember that. And they had that Mexican boy come out here talking about something. That was not Nolan. That was him. Bullshit. He's another cover up. Y'all, these are actors playing in our faces. Do you hear what I'm saying? Woo, and they got Warren. He doing interviews with the mega people over there at Brandon Tate. How in the hell you got a black brother and you over there with Brandon Tate? He ain't nothing but a black face, honey. He ain't nothing but a goddamn puppet for the master. That's all his ass is, okay? But you already knew they was mega. Warren and all of them mega. And you may say, well, don't put politics in it. Bitch, politics been in it. When they saw the black boy body and said, no foul play. Honey, politics been in it. Race been in it. When they saw that black boy dead body and said no foul play, they haven't even investigated. They didn't even try, because they already got the call from the judge and all them other people. We got an in call coming in. We got to cover this shit up. Y'all know how this government is. Y'all know how the state of the deep states are. Hell. Ooh, the powers that be, honey, but we expose them, right? We're going to expose their ass, and, that's what we're going to do. So, honey, we need all hands on deck. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's the people. We got to come together. Right is right? Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to hit y'all with this first before I get into the full video. We got Sam. Hey, Sam. I want you to hear what Sam got to say first. Check this out.
Secret Service Sam here with a Nolan Xavier Wells update, and this is insane. You have to hear this audio in the beginning where they're calling for the emergency for their bilge pump, and they're taking on water. I swear you can hear her say, oh my God, is he dead? And yells Nolan. Woo! Listen to the audio.
Connected.
I heard it, Sam. I heard a white girl say, is he dead? Press 5 if y'all heard that white girl say, is he dead? He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. And then they took him off. That's why they had to hurry up and go off. They didn't wait for no fucking tow, y'all, because the tow was never coming. That was just a cover up. They zoomed off. That's why they say, well, the last time we saw Nolan is with Katie, because that was their alibi. They pushing it all on Katie, whoever Katie is. That's what they're doing. Okay? Yeah. And the reason why July the 5th they went by and looked for Nolan, they didn't place him there yet. They took him on that damn boat. That is the reason why they were scrubbing that boat 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just scrubbing. Make sure Nolan hairs ain't nothing on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, honey. And you know they got that ingredient, that chemical that wipes away any blood, because you know the news talking about some, yeah, you know, we can bring the dogs out to the boat and then we'll find out if Nolan was ever on that boat, but it's one chemical. You know, if they use this one chemical, then we can't find out. You know that was a damn call. That man on that TV, he was telling their ass use the chemical. When he say, yeah, if they don't use the chemical, now you know the motherfuckers telling us, yeah, we got to use that chemical. All right. They already got time to make it clean, y'all. Okay. They got time on their time. They are stalling. They're using time as a weapon to get away with murder. Get away with murder like they always been doing. They always been getting away with black, unalive and black bodies in America. They said make America great again. This the fuck what they mean. Okay, this what they mean. Woo! Did you hear her? Press 7. Did you hear it? I want you to listen again.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, word.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir?
First of all,
did you hear him? Wake the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Everybody is saying, are you dead? Nolan is laid out on that damn boat. Why are you talking about get the fuck up? They talking to the chest because Wyatt did, I believe it was Wyatt. I believe Wyatt did something to Nolan. I heard rumor that Nolan and Wyatt was in an argument. Okay, that's what I believe. They was all drinking. Warren was drunk as a fucking skunk. Did you hear how Warren was? And I got the full audio. That white boy that did that interview with Brandon Tatum, he ass was drunk on a skunk. And he got the damn nerve to go on an interview talking about, well, you know, Nolan was drinking. Yeah, Nolan was drinking. Bitch, why the fuck you guys say Nolan was drinking? You know what I'm saying? Because his ass was drunk as a skunk. That's what that was. Okay? Yeah. Let me continue to play. And then I'm going to give y'all the big version because this ain't nothing but an appetizer.
Up the call yourself and slowly listen to it, turn the volume up, and you would clearly hear it. I honestly want to know how the hell are y'all going to try to say someone drowned when clearly in an audio call in the background, you can hear someone say, wake the fuck up, and then you can hear someone say, Wyatt, check his chest. It's clear as day. It's clear.
Woo! Did you hear that? And this is by another black man. Well, the first man was a white man. And see, we got a white man and a black man that are hearing the same thing. So you know it's not a lie. A white man and a black man are hearing the same shit. Everybody hearing it. Press 5 if you heard. If you heard. Oh my God, is he dead? You know, all that what they were saying. Let's go.
Day. Let me know what y'all heard in the comments.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir? Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right, so let me give y'all the full version. Are y'all ready to break into the full version? Press 7 if y'all want the full version audio, because you know I got it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I knew it. I knew it from the start. I knew they killed him from the start. Press 2 if you knew they killed him from the start, y'all. See, when the Holy Ghost talk to you, you got to listen to that thing. All right, so shout out to News. Damn, can I play it? Okay, here it is.
How can I help you? Hello, sir.
Hello. Okay,
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
There are 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No.
Did you hear that? That's Warren. That's that white dude that's doing all these interviews with Brandon Tatum. That's him. He got on there talking about something. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of people threatening me. That's why I don't want to go to the damn funeral. Talking about black people, okay? Ain't nobody threatening his ass. Talking about thousands. Do you believe Warren? I don't believe him. Show me the receipts of somebody threatening you, Warren, okay? It's thousands and thousands. He got over 1,000 threats by black people. That's what he was saying. Press 1 if you think that's bullshit. You know it is. So this is Warren here. He's drunk as a skunk. He is overly drunk. And somebody need to be arrested. Warren is not even over 21 and he's drunk. Okay? So they was drunk and they did something to Nolan, baby. And yeah, check this out. And the lady asked, is there any adults on the boat? Ain't no adults on the boat. Ain't no adults on the boat. Ain't nobody supervising these kids. Ain't no adults on this damn boat. And they drinking alcohol. Who's giving them the alcohol? Huh? Huh? Come on now. Just poisoning their body. Their brain's not even developed yet.
Nobody here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description?
Ooh! Did y'all hear that? Get the fuck up in the background. Press 2 if you heard that. Get the fuck up. I believe that was Wyatt in the background, honey. Did y'all hear that? It came in fast. Y'all gotta listen now.
We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Did y'all hear that? Press 3. That was Wyatt. He was talking to Nolan, telling Nolan, get the fuck up. After they done knocked him out. They knocked him out.
Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
Warren cannot concentrate because he's busy looking at Wyatt and Nolan and everybody else. And Warren is lying about the sinking boat. Ain't no sinking boat, y'all. Press 8 if you know that Warren and these white boys are lying about a sinking boat. Ain't no sinking boat. Ain't no sinking boat. The boat was not sinking. The lady is asking him, well, how high did the water come up? He can't even give her an answer. You know it's to your damn ankles, your knees, your thighs. He can't give her nothing because ain't no water. Ain't no water. Ain't no water.
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
How you don't know?
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on that count, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkinson. I think.
Now you know that's a damn lie. Listen, y'all. We're going down. I don't know, but we're going down. You know if you're going down, everybody in the background would be like, help, help me, Jesus. We're going down. Help, help, help. You know that, right? Press 1 if you know if the boat was really sinking. Everybody on that boat would be screaming for help. You'll hear water. You'll be hearing people screaming and screaming. But everybody in the background was talking about get the F up. They was telling Nolan to get up. Oh my God, is he dead? If we sinking on a damn boat, ain't nobody talking about some, oh my God, is he dead? Everybody, help, help. We were sinking, honey. And Warren, he's steady there looking at Nolan on that damn boat laid out. That's what that's about.
Jerry Atkinson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have
right,
the tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
We got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
I heard it. They said, Wyatt, check his chest. Did y'all hear that? Press 4 if you heard it too. In the background, they said, Wyatt, check his chest. Did y'all hear that? Y'all got to listen. Y'all have to listen in the back. It says, Wyatt, check his chest.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 3 degrees, 4672.
All right, 4672.
I don't hear no
All right,
water.
You were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
Now, ooh, you know that's a damn lie. He said we are in 31 foot of damn water. Y'all, if I'm on a damn boat and we sinking and I'm in a 30-foot damn water, help! Mama, I love you. I'm scared. Oh, God, I'm coming home. Oh, God, Lord Jesus. Honey, I'll be all types of Lords and Jesus. God, please forgive me. I'm sorry, Lord. Okay? Okay? Did you hear any of that in the background? All you heard was, is he dead? Wyatt, check his chest. Oh, my God. Get up. Get the F up. I don't believe they're in 31 foot of water. I believe that Warren is a liar. He's always lying. And I think he's a liar. Press 9 if you believe that Warren is a liar and he lied on this 911 call. Come on now. 30 feet of water. That's what he said out of his mouth.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
To tow it to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou on.
Ooh! Did he say Fort Bayou? Well, honey, I showed a video of Fort Bayou the other day. Press 2 if y'all want me to show y'all Fort Bayou. When I tell you Fort Bayou ain't nothing but all the woods and a lot of forest where you can dump a dead body. That's what I think. And you heard what he said. He going to Fort Bayou. Yes. Ooh, y'all want me to show it? Y'all, oh my God. Okay, y'all heard what he just said. Let me see if I can pull it up, honey. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all. Ooh, did y'all hear that? He said Fort Bayou. Have you ever been to Fort Bayou, Mississippi? Huh? Do you know what it look like? Look like where they put a whole bunch of dead bodies. That's what it looks like, I tell you. So I'm going to try to see if I can find it in my archives. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, I got to pull it up for y'all. Y'all, when y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, yeah. And I believe they put his body there as a resting place until they could figure out what they were gonna do, until they scrubbed that boat. Then they came back and got the body and then went back to the same spot they was at and dumped his ass so he can be discovered. And their whole plan was gonna be he drowned. But you know what? God intervened. Press 2 of God has intervened. Woo, God is shaking the table on this one. He said, not my child, not my child. Oh my God. So let me, honey, where is it at when you need it? Woo! I'm trying to get the video and they're hiding it from my eyes. I'm looking for that damn video. Okay, is this it? Is this okay? I got it. Okay. All right. I think I got it. I think it's coming up. Shout out to what she said sports. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the audio because y'all say y'all want to see what it looking like real quick. Then we're gonna go back to audio, but I need to show y'all because he just said it, right? He said we're going to Fort Bayou. Goddamn. What did I say? Fort Bayou. So this is where he wanted to tow that damn boat. Right here. Listen to this.
This was Gulf Coast retirement. They were showing this to people, if you know, because a lot of people must move down to Mississippi who like to fish. You see how far the houses are from the water, and you see all of the marsh before you get there. Which you see the piers. See the piers? These are docks. So if I got a boat, I can just pull right on up here, anchor it. You see the ladder, 12 to how many? 12 to 25 feet deep. You see, that's another private dock. See, this is what they pulled up to, not necessarily in Fort.
Look
So
at
I
this.
can pull my boat up to here and just get access to the mainland. So I,
Woo, honey, I think they dumped that body here for a Western place. And then they figure out what they was going to do. And they came back and got that body. And that's why they had Nolan phone and Nolan keys. Hell.
Now, about the history of this property. Read. She's like, you can't see it there.
Ooh, ain't this a good place to hide a body? Press 3 if this is a good place to hide a body when you need to figure out what you're going to do. Come back, get this body, rinse it off in that goddamn water, put it back in that place, and voila, you're gone. Let's call it a drowning. Hello. Okay. That's what I believe that happened, honey. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the audio. And you heard it. It's coming out of his mouth. Warren said he going to Fort Bayou, honey. That's where he said he was going. And roll it back.
Yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
Been towed to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou on.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you in.
Warren is not concerned about dying from sinking. Press 1. Press 1 if he do not seem concerned about dying from drowning. He is not concerned. That man is not on 31 foot of deep water. Ain't no way. He's so looking at everything else. I don't hear no splashing. I don't hear, usually if it's a whole bunch of water, you're going to hear people running, smash, all that water and the shit, people panicking, people like, help me, lamb. You know, ain't nobody saying help. Shit. Ain't nobody saying help. And Warren, he is too occupied with Nolan's dead body. He's not thinking about that lady. You know damn well, if you out there 31, you're going to be glued to the phone like, yes, please hurry up. I need this. I need that. You're going to listen to whoever can help you because you're in 30-foot water and you out here and your boat is sinking. But that is a damn lie, because after this, they was driving that boat for 3 to 4 hours, honey. Okay? Yeah. Ain't that shit wasn't sinking.
These questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay,
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
There are 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Nah, because he know Nolan is dead. This is really triggering for him.
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
This is Captain Beck.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a safer service come up under Jerry.
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking. And he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So he said there's about a lot.
Can I say something? I'm sorry to cut this off. But if it's sinking, wouldn't all those white people on Horn Island on 4th of July, they would rally around them and help them, right? If you're sinking, wouldn't everybody, all those white people out there would see you and wouldn't you just get on their boat? You'll say, help. And the white people all come and then you just transport your ass on their boat. And as your boat just go into the water, right? Does that make sense? Press 5 if that makes common sense. But none of this occurred. No other body helped them because their boat was never sinking. If their boat was really sinking, all those white people would love to help their fellow white brothers and sisters and transport those bodies onto their boat to save lives. Because they was all out there. It was crowded. It was more people going in and out. Remember, in and off the island. People would have saw them.
People on board, he says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18. And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24-footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said that, yeah, Jerry, yeah. He said, I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So I'm guessing that they...
What the hell is going on? You see the trickery? How are you going to call 911 for an emergency? And Warren out of his own mouth said that they're sinking, they're drowning. But then the grandpa says they're fine, they don't need any help. You see the lies? See that shit? That's a contradiction right there. And when the police found all this out, they still said no foul play. That lets you know this is a cover up. They wanted to sweep this under the rug like they do all the black dead bodies.
have figured it out? Because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and the boat won't crank.
Yeah, they're in a panic. He's saying the bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. It's a kid. He just doesn't understand.
Okay. Do you still have him on the line?
Yes, I still have him on the line. And again, I couldn't find, he couldn't give me anything regarding his grandfather's, membership, so it was just under Jerry fee for service.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to, if you want to, we're so tied up right now, we can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is Jerry a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Yeah, transfer the kid over.
This is crazy because this is not Warren's grandfather boat. Press 1 if this is not Warren's father or Warren's grandfather boat. Do you know why? Because you guys told me this is Wyatt's boat. Wyatt is the one that have this is Wyatt's boat they on. The boat that Nolan came on, the boat that Nolan is dead on is Wyatt's. It's not Warren. Make it make sense. They got a lot of bullshit going around.
Talk to him and then I'll call Grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up Jerry's membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
Yeah, you're right. Somebody done called home. So if they can make a phone call, if they can call home in that Horn Island, don't you think that Nolan would have made phone calls on that Horn Island too? But he was already dead. That's why they took his phone and his keys, because he was dead on the boat. So it was just already there, so they took it. And when they dumped the body off in the Fort Bayou, Nolan keys and car and his phone was the last one there. That was like, shit, this is his shit. What are we gonna do? Well, we'll just keep it. You know. So and why did they separate the keys and the phone? Don't make sense to me. But maybe they were so nervous. So one got the keys and one got the phone. And they said, well, shit, he went missing. Because remember, it was them that called the mom first and tipped her off. The mother then goes searching for her son on the 4th of July at night. She's still thinking that he's hanging out with his friends. But the boys called her and said, hey, I believe that Nolan is missing and he was last seen with this girl. And I believe that Katie is missing too. Remember, they said Katie is missing too. What the fuck? Now, where you get that bright idea to add Katie is missing? You see that shit they got going on? A whole bunch of lies. That was their alibi, Yeah, honey. Yeah. It's sad.
Father's cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Anything on this phone number?
All right, yep, it's Jerry. Yeah, he's an active member. Hold on.
What kind of boat do you have on? Same boat?
He's one of your members. Yep, 22-foot Triton. All right, I'll just disregard this one. I'm going to send you over an accurate one under this Jerry Ackerson one, okay? He's one of your members. You'll get it in a couple minutes, okay?
Okay, well, help me out. Who boat is it? Is it Jerry's boat or Wyatt's boat? Is Wyatt and Warren, are they related? Are they cousins and they got the same grandfather? Can y'all help me? Is Wyatt and Warren related? Do they have the same grandfather? Because I could have swore y'all said this was Wyatt's boat or Wyatt's brother Ike boat. But now it sounds like y'all saying this is Warren's granddad boat, Jerry boat. Which one is it? Okay. So if Wyatt and Warren are friends, did y'all get what's just going on? They said, is it the same boat? And they said the grandfather does have that Triton boat. Is that the same Triton boat or is that another boat? We need to be clear about this. It's Wyatt's brother boat, so that means that was not Warren's grandfather boat. See that shit. You see, we need to get some clarity. But honey, I got the phone lines open, and I want to know y'all thoughts about it. I'm gonna give my thoughts about what's going on here. So I'm about to run it up, honey. Can I just start with the part that matters, the background? Because while Warren, drunk out of his mind, slurring, he was so rude, he was so entitled, he was so arrogant. And that lets you know Warren's character. Press 3 on that phone call. Warren was rude, entitled, and arrogant. Press 3. Yes, he was. Honey, while he's stalling, muting the phone and saying, every 5 seconds. In the background, you can hear it all. Honey, you can hear somebody yell, Nolan, wake the F up. Clear as day. Honey, you need to turn the volume up. Rewind this tape and turn the volume up. Put your headphones on and boom, there it is. Okay? Nolan, get the F up. You can hear it, y'all. I promise you. And Warren, and then you hear somebody yelling, Warren. Then you hear somebody say, he's dead. He's dead. I heard it, y'all. I know y'all heard it. I know you heard it. Somebody is saying, Nolan, don't die. Did y'all hear that too? Go listen to this video that I just played right now. You can hear him in the background saying, Nolan, don't die. Then I heard, Wyatt, check his chest. Wyatt, check his chest. I heard that. Check his chest. Yeah. Why would somebody need to check their chest on a boat that is supposedly sinking, supposedly drowning, unless they was not breathing? Huh? Unless their heart stopped, unless they was already gone. And the muting, every time something happened in the background, suddenly the call breaks up. Did y'all notice that? Suddenly he can't hear. Suddenly it's all this static. But when she asking for the membership number, he hear that just fine. When she's asking where to tow the boat, he hear that just fine. But when somebody screamed in the background, all you start to hear is static, mute. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? No, that ain't no bad reception. That's covering, that's hiding, that's guilt with a finger pointing on a button. Hello? But here it is, y'all. Here it is. The part that made me freeze. The part that made me have to get up and walk around my kitchen before I could keep watching y'all. In the background, while Warren drunk ass was fumbling on the phone, trying to act like he can't hear, trying to stall for time, because that's what he was doing. You can hear a woman's voice, a girl's voice. She was panicking. She was terrified. She was screaming. And she say, oh my God. Oh my God. Is he dead? Is he dead? Oh my God. On that boat, on a boat that's supposedly just taking on water. Come on now, on a sinking boat where everybody's supposed to be fine, right? She asks, is everybody fine on a boat? Why would somebody ask if he's dead? Why would somebody be screaming, oh my God, unless they just watched something happen, unless they just saw somebody stop breathing, unless they knew. And right after you hear it, somebody yell, Nolan, just Nolan. Like they was trying to wake him up. Like they was trying to bring him back to life. Like they know he gone and they panicking. And Warren, he's muting that damn phone every chance he can get. He's pressing mute. He acting like the call breaking up because he don't want Vicky to hear what we hearing. He don't want the record to catch, is he dead? He don't want the record to catch, Nolan, Nolan, screamed in damn terror, child. But honey, I caught it. Did y'all caught it? Press 6 if y'all caught it. Press 6 if y'all caught it. Honey, I caught all of it. Okay. And now we got it. And now they cannot hide. Now let me take you back. I want to take you back to the top of this phone call. Because once you hear the background, the front of the call, it hit different. It's Warren, drunk as a skunk, slurring every word. He's rude, he's entitled, he's arrogant, he's short-tempered, calling a CTO, not 911, CTO, about a sinking boat on Horn Island. Talking about the pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership already. Already, something don't smell right to me. Already, right there. Your boat's supposedly going down in a 31 feet of water, and you sound annoyed. He sound annoyed as hell on that call, right? Press 2 if he sound annoyed. You sound like somebody interrupted your ass drinking. Like the Uber driver called to say they outside and you mad you got to put your pants on. That type of energy he had, honey. Okay? There is no panic. Acting like Vicky, the dispatcher, is the inconvenience. Didn't he act like she was an inconvenience? Huh? Press 1 if you felt that same way. Like he treated her like you're inconveniencing me. Not like she's trying to help you on this sinking boat. Honey, that was my first red flag. And when your life is on the line, you don't sound bored. You don't sound inconvenienced. You do not sound like you calling about a flat ass tire. Nah, this boy was too drunk to even know he was in danger. Or maybe, just maybe, he was not in danger at all. Do y'all believe that Warren was ever in danger? Press 7 if he was never in danger. He just liked to play victim. But let's get into it. Vicky. And she deserved her flowers. Vicky, if you're listening, shout out to you, girl, because the patience she showed. I would have hung up in his face, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I would have hung up on his face the second he said, yeah, what? Did y'all hear that nasty ass? He was like, yeah, what? I would have hung up. Honey, she started asking basic questions. How many adults on board? That's a simple question. Should take 0 seconds. This drunk fool gonna say, and I quote, there are 0 adults on board. Huh? 0. She say, there's nobody on the boat? He says, no. She says, nobody here over the age of 21. That's what he said. He said, then she asks again, is there a person, a living individual on the boat? And still can't give her a straight answer. 7 times, y'all. 7 times she asked about how many people was on a boat. 7. And then he dodged every single one. Like 7. It's either 7 or it ain't 7. Which one is it? Honey, you can look at 7 people and count to 7, but he didn't want to say it. He didn't want to say it because Nolan was on that boat. Nolan was on that boat and he wasn't breathing right. He wasn't responding, and they was trying to figure out how to explain 7 people when they already told everybody they left him on the damn island. That's what they was trying to figure out. Make it make sense. You cannot, because it's a damn lie. And I want all those 7 people that he said that was on a boat, I want all 7 heads to be accounted for. Don't you guys want all 7 heads to be accounted for? Press 13 if you want all 7 heads to be accounted for. We want to know every single 7 person that was on that boat during this call. I want to know. Oh, yeah. We want to do an interview with all 7 of them. Y'all must come forward and talk. You want justice for Nolan Wells? Come up here and talk. Tell us what happened on that damn boat. Honey, because it's all a lie. And the whole time he acting like she's the problem. She's asking too many damn questions. Like she's the one being difficult. Nah, sweetheart, you are the one that's being very suspicious. And the water, y'all, she asks, how far the water is coming up. Is it to your ankles? Is it to your knees? Is it to your waistline? This drunk man say, and I'm reading this straight from the transcript, it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like, we're just going down. You don't know. I mean, you can look and tell the lady what's going on. Your boat's supposedly be sinking, and you don't know how much water is in it. Nah. I've been on boats. When you're taking on water, you know exactly how much water is in that vessel because it's your life. It's your life on the line. But he wasn't panicked. He was annoyed because the boat was not sinking. The boat was the alibi, and the boat was the cover up. Oh, Nolan. Nolan drowned because a boat was sinking and he fell overboard. That's the narrative they was building. But the water level, honey, he couldn't even tell you because there wasn't no water or not enough to matter. It was all staged. It was stage and scene. And he was too drunk to sell it convincingly. Too drunk to even pretend to even care. Too drunk to act like his life was in danger because it was not. Nolan's life was in danger. Nolan's life was already gone. Yes, it was, honey. But here's where it gets evil. Woo! Here's where it gets dark. Vicky, God bless her soul. She offered the Coast Guard. She offered to get the Coast Guard. She said, do you need the United States Coast Guard? And without missing a beat, without even thinking about it, this drunk fool gonna say, no, we do not need that. No. Hold up. Your boat is sinking. You in open water, 31 feet. Woo, that's deep. With 7 people on board, allegedly. And you don't need the damn Coast Guard. You don't need the United States Coast Guard. Not even somebody that drunk could be that damn stupid. Unless there's something you really don't want them to see, which is that dead body. See, that's why he didn't want them to call them Coast Guards, right? Press 3 if he didn't want them ghost cars to be called in because they would see Nolan's dead body, right? And they're going to have to explain how Wyatt went upside his head and did this and that. That's what that was about, honey. Yeah, that's why he didn't want them over there. And that's the whole thing right there. And they called that grandfather, and that grandfather said, well, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of it, right? So that's when they started doing the whole cover-up. That's what that's about, girl. Okay? That's the whole case in one sentence. The Coast Guard would have came. The Coast Guard would have boarded the boat. The Coast Guard would have seen Nolan or smelled it or found the blood or found the damage or found something. And they could not have all that. So they called Cito, a private company, thinking they could control that damn narrative. Control who came, control what was seen, but they forgot one thing. They forgot that dispatchers record every damn thing. Woo, they didn't want this shit to get out, did they, y'all? Woo, I'm getting hot. Press 3 if they didn't want this shit to get out. Woo, they didn't want it to get out. And then the grandfather. Can we talk about Jerry, the grandfather? Jerry, do y'all know anything about this grandfather? Press 2 if you heard about the grandfather. Let me tell y'all about this damn grandfather here, right? Jerry, the membership they was using. The captain get on the line and say, I just got off the phone with his grandpa. That's what the captain said. He said, they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. Don't need help? Hold up, y'all. The boat is sinking. You got 7 kids. You got 7 kids on a damn sinking boat and you don't need help? Does that make any sense to y'all? If your child was in the middle of the ocean, 31 feet deep, and the boat was sinking, wouldn't you want the Coast Guard to come? Wouldn't you want to send all the help you can get to save the kids, the 7 kids on that damn boat? Press 2, hell yeah. You want the Coast Guard to come. It's 7 kids on the boat and 31 foot of water, and the boat is sinking. It is a hole in the boat or whatever. There's water in the boat and it's sinking. But nah, they didn't want no help. Grandpa Jerry said they don't need it. They don't need it. The tow company said they never towed the boat. Did y'all catch that? The tow company said they never towed that damn boat. They never towed it. So what was the call for, y'all? What was the call for if the boat was never towed? I tell you what it was for. It was for a damn alibi. They called the sea tow to have a record, a timestamp. Look, we called for help. We was in distress, right? The boat was sinking. That's why Nolan drowned. But the boat wasn't sinking. The GPS coordinates Warren gave placed him on the island, which is why the dispatcher followed up with, is the boat ground? Is the boat aground? Remember that? Yeah, is the boat aground? They was lying, y'all. They was lying. They was on that island. They was on that island. They were not sinking in 31 feet of water. Warren is a liar. They was on the island with Nolan or with Nolan's body. And Grandpa Jerry, he knew it. He knew it. He called the captain personally to cancel, to shut it down, to make sure nobody came out there and saw what was really happening. Grandpa in on it too, period. Press 2 of Grandpa in on it too. How the hell he gonna call the captain? He must know the captain. They are all working together, baby. They are the high elites. They are the elites. They are the puppet masters. They are the strings of Mississippi. I promise you. And honey, this is the part that made my blood run cold. The sinking was to explain the drowning. They think about it, y'all. They stage a sinking boat to explain why Nolan drowned. Doesn't that make sense? That's why they did all this calling in. They was going to say, well, the boat was sinking and Nolan drowned. He didn't make it. But Nolan did not drown. Nolan died on that boat. He took his last breath on that vessel with those so-called friends, with people who were supposed to have his back. They didn't want the Coast Guard to come and find Nolan's body. They didn't want the authorities nowhere near that boat because that boat was a crime scene. That boat where it happened, and they knew it. They knew it when they made the call. They knew it when they lied about the water level. They knew it when they said like 7 instead of just counting. Count the bodies on the boat, Warren. They knew it when they muted the phone every time somebody screamed, "Is he dead?" They knew. And Mississippi still sitting on their hands, y'all. It's a damn shame the internet doing more investigating than the whole state of Mississippi. The sheriff is covering this up. The medical examiner are covering this up. The sheriff police is covering it up. The judge is covering it. The system protecting these kids because of who their parents is, because of money, because of status, because in Mississippi, some lives matter more than others. And they think they just wait long enough and we're going to move on. They think if they stall long enough, we will forget. They think they can bury the evidence deep enough, we're going to stop digging. Honey, I got news for you. We don't forget. We don't move on. And we damn sure don't stop digging. So here's what we do. Share the audio. I want y'all to share, tag it to every news outlet, tag it to the DOJ, tag it to the FBI, tag anybody with a badge and a conscience, because Nolan Xavier Wells deserves justice. And every single person on that boat, every single adult who helped cover this up, every single official who looked the other way. They need to be held accountable. Lock them up too. All of them. Grandpa, the sheriff, the Me Too, everybody who touched this case and tried to make it go away. Justice for Nolan, period. In Mississippi, we see you. We always see you. Come on now. Come on now.